How do you feel following your success in the appeals tribunal?
I feel vindicated. I have always maintained my innocence, and I think the decision today, as well as the decision by the Court of Appeal, is another significant step forward in proving what I've always said, that I was innocent of what I was charged with.
But you haven't got your job back. In fact, you've been suspended. How do you feel about that?
I think that's quite inevitable. I think the decision to suspend is nothing to do with the public interest, as the MPA say, but it's actually politically motivated, because if you speak to ordinary members of the public, they will tell you that a police officer should earn the money that he gets. I think there are plenty of opportunities in the Metropolitan Police for me to do a non-operational job and actually work for the money that I'm being now paid. And there is plenty of cases of very senior police officers subject of criminal investigation who had not been suspended in the past.
But you said you want your warrant card back, you want a job and a desk again, but you're not going to get that at the moment.
No, and that is why we have instructed lawyers to go to the High Court very soon to challenge the legitimacy of this politically motivated decision to suspend me. As I've said, there is many examples of very senior staff, subject of investigation, allowed to go on gardening leave or allowed to work in non-operational roles. I'm not asking for anything extra. I'm only simply asking to be given an opportunity to earn the money that I've been paid.
But there remains outstanding disciplinary charges against you, as well as a retrial.
There has been significant amount of muckraking against my character in the past, and so far most of them have turned out to be completely baseless. I will vow to clear my name. The MPA can pursue any other matter against me, and time will tell whether they are able to substantiate that. I think what is important is that I'm delighted that the Police Appeals Tribunal, an independent tribunal, has decided that I should be reinstated as a police officer, and I think that's a significant development for me, and I'm looking forward to actually being able to call myself a police officer.
Many will ask that, or be astounded really, to see you're still fighting, you're still challenging, still taking legal action against the Metropolitan Police or the authority that governs it. What keeps you going? Why don't you just put your hands up and go, look, come, let's sort it out and leave each other to new lives, sort of thing?
I think it is with some irony that when I was convicted, there was no shortage of people shouting from rooftops and some coming to Channel 4 studios that I was a criminal in uniform. And in fact, I think it was Jon Snow who actually raised the question. So, really, do you think there may be an appeal to this? And I think they even wrote about his misjudgment. I think the question is, if you believe your innocence, then you will fight to clear your name. You know, obviously I'm not comfortable constantly fighting, but I don't think I should be bullied out of a job. It is for the people of London to decide whether I'm a suitable police officer, and I challenge those authorities to come and walk with me in the streets of Hounslow when I was a borough commander and see what the people of Hounslow say, whether Ali Dizaei should be a police officer or not, and not people who are politically motivated to keep me away from streets of London as a police officer.
And you still believe that in your career you've done nothing wrong?
I believe I have done nothing wrong. All the innuendos and all the slurs has been challenged by the tabloid press. I have challenged them. I think I would like to serve the people of London. It is the people of London who should be judging my competence as a police officer, and not armchair missionaries who are driven by political motives.
How many years service have you actually got left?
I've got about 6 years service left. I intend to work all of that, and I have vowed to clear my name, and I'm determined to do that irrespective of how long that will take. I think most people will sympathise with that.